Welcome to.
Nocturne Nook.
This is a different kind of Nook. This is me twisting Jess's arm to sit with me while I do some more of the Final Shapes couple of campaign missions. She's actually walked away. Now she's back, but I think we might have a little bit of that. She went and got her phone. I have been playing Destiny since Destiny 1 Vanilla for a long time, like 10 years now, I think, and I still really like it. I know that it's not the most popular thing. I know there's a lot of problems with it, but I think the gunplay is fucking hard to hold a candle to, honestly. So I'm just going through the campaign. Jess is going to be here commenting vividly.
Comments.
We also got some new
Blue
kind of
circles
hardware
and
to play around with,
squares.
so I'm doing that as well. New mic setup.
What'd you just crack open?
I cracked open a Jack Daniel's number 7 whiskey and Coke mix. I know it's redlining a little bit, but that's okay.
We're trying out new equipment
Yeah,
before we stream.
go back on Fallout. Yeah. So join us as we dive back into my Warlock.
So, you've been playing for so long. Do you have like a character? Like, what's
Yeah.
that all about?
Okay, so defiled amygdala is. What do you think that means?
I have no idea.
Okay,
but
that's from Bloodborne.
Okay.
That is one of the bosses in the Chalice dungeons, which are one of the harder parts of the game. Don't worry about anything else going on here. But I play a Warlock. There are 3 classes you can pick from. There is a Warlock, which is like space magic wizard. There is a Titan, who's like big bam bam guy. He does a lot of strength moves. Roar.
I feel like I should be wearing a Hellfire shirt.
Yeah. And then
Dungeons and
Hunter,
Dragons.
who's like a
You know that
stealthy.
reference? Stranger Things.
Yeah, I gotcha. And then Hunter, who's more like a stealthy, nimble archer boy. Okay. They can all do the same thing, but I have always played as a Warlock. So going to the
Do you
Traveler.
think of yourself as a warlock in real life?
In my day-to-day life, yes, I definitely am a Warlock. Oh shit. Okay, let me change that. Hold on. Stand by. Destiny 2 side stream. Noah made Jess sit here. And then we're not doing fall. I'm just changing some Twitch stuff quick. Destiny 2. Okay. Done. So that should update. I don't remember where I left off. Is it? Is it really this? Yes, it is. The Message Part 1. Turn the volume up a little bit. There might be some reverb. We're also working on audio for us, so it's kind of a work in progress. So if there's a little bit of echo, let us know.
Echo.
But in the
echo,
meantime,
echo.
we're going to try and keep the speakers a little low so that there's not that. All right, what do we need to be doing? Let me just kind of see where we're at. Quests.
You know what I'm hating?
What are you hating?
I'm Googling right now, and the top thing that Google has is
That's what we're doing now.
what
Okay.
AI has learned about it. And AI has learned. I don't trust it because there's a lot of inconsistencies.
Ooh, that frame rate is terrible. Ooh, sorry, folks. That looks terrible. Okay.
One
Stand
second.
by.
Cracked
Stand
might be a
by.
vector we can use to reach out to the traveler.
Let
Keep
us
with it, like Ikora was trying to.
go back to space.
When you were empowered by that
Yikes,
vision, your uncanny
schmoodia.
diminished. So we need to find
Let's
more.
go to tower.
Kate and I split up, doing some backtracking, but Glint said he
Oof.
found a huge source of light somewhere near you.
Okay. Says we didn't drop any frames, but that looked rough. That looked choppy. I'm gonna screw some settings. Stand by. Just what you're looking at there on the old phone. Let the viewers know.
How to get a simple thing that a lot of streamers do. Audio in your headphones and your stream, but no reverb.
Yes. Okay. Let's do this. We're gonna go to that. Is that a little better? Yeah. Wow. That was a swear.
Yeah, it was. No, what were you listening to?
That was a big ol' swear, and you know it. Let's take this down to 60. Let's go high.
Let's go.
Hide everything. Whoop. Still choppy, eh? Looks a little better though. Nah, still a little bit of a rar. Okay. Let's cap it at 60. HDR fucking things up? Probably not, right? I wouldn't think that. Okay, this seems quite a bit better. All right, let's try this out. Pathfinder wants us to know that it's a new objective system that asks Guardians to complete objectives in Crucible, Gambit, or Vanguard activities to earn a reward. Open the directory to navigate to the Vanguard screen. All right, show me that Vanguard screen. Where the hell even is that? Playlists. Nope. Episodes. Let's claim rewards. It's great. New light. Season pass.
What are you doing?
Okay, I want to get rid of, you see this at the bottom, Pathfinder introduction. I want to get rid of that.
The tutorial?
Open the director. Okay. Vanguard. Oh, okay, here's what it wants. Oh, check this out. Pathfinder. Okay. Oh, this is new. I mean, that's kind of neat. For additional Pathfinder information from the help. Okay, great. I'm not interested in that. I want to do the campaign. I want to do the campaign where people can watch, do the campaign, and we don't have a big kerfuffle. I am doing the campaign, Jess. You'll be pleased to know, bless you, on Legendary. So there's two modes you can do this. Normal, which is I don't know how to play a game. And then legendary, I've been playing a game for 10 years. And legendary, you get
Well,
more
how
stuff.
Do you still suck?
I don't suck. Oh, okay, that looks a lot better. Look at that. Oh, everybody can follow now. Okay.
Crow, Cade, if you can read us, we're coming with you. What's the plan?
You know who's talking right now is my ghost. The ghost is our little floating boy who tells us where to go. You remember Navi from Link?
Hard to explain.
Yeah.
Cade thinks
Zelda.
the tracks might be a vector we can use to reach
Our
out to the track,
Navi is
communicate with
our
it,
little
like my Korra was
ghost.
trying to.
How can we help?
When you were empowered by that vision
Who's
near
the
our
crow?
camp, it diminished.
Crow is a former enemy who had amnesia and now is a
But Glenn
friend.
said he felt a huge
And he
source of
killed
light
one of our best friends.
Oh no.
Shot him in the head. And then he died. We killed him. He lost his memory, and now he's a guardian like us. So we are a guardian, which means that we have basically the ability to come back from the dead
Okay.
and big space powers. And so Crow used to be known as Uldren, I think, is the prince of a race of people. We just have to do Lost Sector? Okay, easy.
Sector.
Lost Sector is basically a mini dungeon, okay? Just your commentary is just stunning the world. What do you have to say?
There's a lot of shooting right now.
Yeah.
There's not
What do you
a lot
think
to
of just
comment.
no comment on what you say? What there's so much to see. There's this world, this is decrepit, and there's weird things happening in
Where
the
the hell
sky.
are you?
Exactly. There's a question. What are these things? We are inside of a giant sphere that is a savior to mankind.
Can you not mansplain it to me?
Say more about what that means.
Such sarcastic tone.
The tone is bad?
Just keep going. Where is this planet?
We're literally inside a giant globe that is a savior.
What's a savior?
So it's called the Traveler, and it is a giant orb that we found on, I think, the moon.
Our moon?
Moon or Mars? I can't remember. Yes,
our-
our moon. Or Mars, one of the two. I can't remember. But it's this gigantic sphere in the sky, and it basically gave us all of this technology. It allowed us to have longer lifespans. It just was like the golden age is what it's called. And it hovered over Earth and basically bestowed all these gifts upon us. And then we started to have other aliens attack us because they want the Traveler, or the Traveler had been with them and abandoned them. And so the Traveler became kind of a religious figure for some people. It's like a god. For others, it became kind of this like giveth and taketh kind of thing. But guardians, which is what we are, we were given what's called the light. And the light allows us to die and come back to life immediately. Basically game respawn kind
Okay.
of thing. And the way we can do that is because we have our little ghost. So this little dude, that's our ghost. Every guardian has their own ghost. If your ghost,
What makes you a guardian?
so the ghost finds you. The ghost is made by the Traveler. He's made of light. And they revived you from the dead and brought you up as a guardian. So you died.
You're a zombie.
Yes. You're a zombie. Yep. And so as long as the ghost lives, you can keep getting revived and revived and revived. But if your ghost is killed, no more revives.
So your goal is to kill other ghosts?
The only other people have ghosts generally are other guardians, and you don't want to kill other guardians unless we're playing PvP, and that's just practice. But there are a race of aliens called the Hive, which they have a hive mind, and they're like basically giant insects. I guess we can think of them that way. And they had ghosts as well in the last expansion, or 2 expansions ago.
So the Traveler is still over Earth?
I think it is right
Because
now.
those cars look futuristic, but very.
Okay, so this might be a little hard to like grasp, but not because you can't grasp it because it's kind of convoluted. But right now we are inside the Traveler. The Traveler got attacked by our big bad enemy called the Witness. The Witness is, if you can follow me on this, a being that is the collective energy force of an entire race of people that were destroyed. And they all kind of congealed into this thing that's malevolent. This thing called the Witness, its intention is to stop like pain and hurting, but it does it in a way that's too sterile, like nothing would exist, basically. It attacked the Traveler, forced its way inside, and the Traveler, or the Witness, is now inside the Traveler. So we're going to find the Witness inside the Traveler to kill him, to release our benevolent golden god.
Gotcha.
So we're inside a giant, like, this thing is the size of, like, it's almost the size of Earth.
How convoluted this is.
But it's
reminded
10
me-
years also of,
reminded
like,
me
story.
of Madeline Leangle's A Wrinkle in
I
Time.
think
Okay.
Like the Tesseract.
You're not too far off,
It's
honestly.
really, yeah, it's
Yeah.
a very similar story.
We're going to check it out.
Roger Dodger. So far, nothing out here.
So that guy that's talking,
Close my eyes.
his name,
My head.
um,
Ikora said it was like she could hear the Traveler screaming.
is Cade. Cade was our friend who was killed, but he's back inside the Traveler.
If he leaves the Traveler, will he?
Ooh, that's a good question. I am not very far into the campaign, so we don't know. I just need to clear this lost. I just need to go through this dungeon, basically. That's my only objective for this. These little bad guys serve the Witness, who I talked about, who is invading our god, the Traveler.
So right now you're killing pro-witness aliens.
Yep. The Taken are those black and these guys. Excuse me. Pardon again.
Ardonia.
Hey, that's good. That's what I say. Let's see what else. What's next in the sector? Usually it's pretty straightforward. Yep. Where are we going? What
Where are
is
you
this
going?
tree thing? Collect the stigma of the Witness. Ew. Don't like that. Oh, I see. So,
What are those little black hole thingies?
it's trippy space. It shows up when the Taken are nearby. The Taken are those black and
Yeah, can
Weird
you
guys.
switch your like cadence or tone where it's like keep going. I'm not a little kid. Just talk normal. Or are you just excited about this?
no, but I could take it. I could talk about it as if you already know what I'm talking about, because you don't.
Yeah, I know.
As much as you're not a little kid. as much as you don't know all the things. Okay, so these are taken. They were created by Oryx, of course, as you know, one of the gods of the hive. So what they can do is they basically absorb other life forms and they turn them into one of their soldiers. So these are really shadow versions of other races.
Interesting.
It's like that is a Cabal warrior with a shield, but he was taken and now he's turned into this kind of
Black energy
more
monster.
amorphous, thing. Looks like I need to break these little bulbous things so that this shield drops. So
Yeah,
if I shoot him, it says immune, so I can't hurt him. There's
What
the
are
last
the
one.
black hole whoopee things? Like those.
I don't know. They don't really do anything. They're more for like effect in an area where this group is located.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Ooh, it's getting spicy. I might die. Okay. Let's grab this. Stigmata. Ah, Christ, that hurt.
Dude. What?
Dead. That's kind of a tough one.
So what is a dungeon?
These are just small little challenge areas. Yeah, more or less. I don't know why I tried to go the other way. Yep, it has a small, like, kind of beginning into a maze and then an end. And there's usually, god damn it, little challenges like this where you have to jump around or you have to kill different sets of enemies.
What challenges? I can do the jump around ones. Why do you need?
You could do the jump around ones?
I don't know.
You maybe could. But see, there's these little guys that bursts up and like fucks up where I'm trying to go. See what I'm saying? Oh, god damn. Just have to leave him. So that guy, he had like a little. See how he has a pink little health bar?
Yeah.
I can't hurt him unless I. Oh, now I'm powered up. So I can do this. Powered up. I'm like Super Saiyan. And now I can hurt him. Jesus. But these
Why?
do like boom, they like repel you out. So if I stand here,
Oh, and they appear in the same spot.
yep, but see, now I'm like probably gonna die. I died.
There's nowhere to go.
So it's environmental hazards that I have to navigate as a guardian. I see you're extremely impressed by how I'm doing this
You're
game.
doing so well.
Love it.
Good job.
Thanks.
Gold star.
A gold star. I usually only get silvers.
Wonderful.
When these fans go by.
Third place.
Third place. At least second. Where's the gap? Here it is. Oh. Okay. That was interesting. Okay, so here's a boss.
What's the drama around this game in the developer side.
What do you mean?
Who developed Bungie?
Bungie, yeah. Boo. Of course you're immune. That's cheap. Ow. Bungie did. Bungie used to make this with Activision, who owned Blizzard. But then there is a whole... People were sold to other people, and now Bungie's doing it on their own. And when Activision basically let them be on their own, everybody rejoiced. Like, hell yeah. This is finally Bungie getting back to their roots. Bungie did Halo, right?
Oh, yeah.
My favorite video game. What got me into video games, Bungie? Halo. Fuck off. Oh, shit. That's gonna hurt. More. Yeah, it does a shit ton of damage. Fuck you! Got him. Okay. I cleared the dungeon.
I'm sorry, not trying to get to the drama. Is there anything in Destiny 2 that has changed from Destiny 1 that you wish hadn't?
That's upside down. That's interesting. That's a complicated question. Pale Heart Engram, Gunsmith Engram. Cool. I'm sure there is. I can't think of it this second.
We found one of the fissures.
There's a lot of elements that people in general like about D1 more than D2. When D2 launched,
Tightening its grip on the traveler.
it tried to do things differently, and
Around the weirdo tower. See what I can find up there.
so like an example was we have PvP in the game, so you play against other players, multiplayer
We'll
game,
check that one out next.
and it's 6 for 6. But when Destiny 2 came out, they had it 4 versus 4, and they made the map smaller. And when you play 4 on 4, it's a different game than 6 on 6.
Right.
And people didn't like it, and it also took a lot longer to kill people. So like it took more shots to hurt someone. It just made the battles different. When before it took less shots. So then they were like, okay, we hear you. We're gonna go back to 6 for 6, but they didn't change the maps. So now you have 4 extra people running around on a map that was only made for 8. You have 50% more people running around. So it made that just more hectic, and it's gotten better over time.
The energy signature.
Like I think Destiny 2 right now is better than Destiny 1 ever was.
So
Let's see if we can
I'm
find a
just
route.
trying to see because I have also play a 10-year-old game.
Traveler,
You're talking about Sims?
Yeah. And
what would you ask?
it seems like Destiny
Besides how
has
to help?
expansion packs over expansion packs. Like new
It
things.
does. I don't think anybody rivals The Sims as far as like.
Wherever I was,
I'm not saying it should rival The
Yeah.
Sims though. The issues that I have are it bugs out like crazy, and they so it's just bugs on top of bugs. So even
Oop.
if you have spent over $1,000 on all the packs,
Yeah.
then it's
You
still,
still
not
don't
a
have
playable
everything.
game.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to know, what
So
has this studio done
technically,
to assist that?
that is a big reason why people have a problem with Destiny, is because it has become so monetized. So it changed from a game that you bought for $60 and you had the game, and then you pay $30 and you have the expansion, and that's kind of it. And if you pay the extra $30, you get everything in the game. now this is a free-to-play game. You can get Destiny 2, no money down. And they've taken some elements of free-to-play games where there's a store, which you can get to easily. Is right here. I can pay money and get all this stuff. Look at all these things. I can go through all this. I can pay money and buy it. And that's how free-to-play games exist, right? But that's kind of been the thing with Destiny, and the thing that I do have a problem with, but it's just kind of it's like baked into Destiny from day one. Destiny 1 from day one is where it wanted to be a first-person shooter mixed with an MMO. An MMO being like World of Warcraft. And so you have this element of all these players together, massively multiplayer online. I'm doing this by myself right now, but I could at any moment play with tons of other players. I can go to hubs. All these other players are around. There's an element of that, but they try to do they try to like mix the best elements of these different genres, and what it's always kind of been is it's been good at all of it, but not great. And so that's expanded into the free-to-play aspect of it, where they went from being this, game you pay a lot of money for and you get everything that comes with that, to free-to-play, but it also like kind of like destroyed the boundaries of what we can charge for. And they caught a lot of heat over the years, and they've had good community managers in the past, but there's also been people that were community managers that left, that were beloved by the community, and they've been axed or they've been whatever, moved around. And so it's kind of in a weird place, and this is kind of the last hurrah for Bungie. This is called the final shape. No one knows if this is the end of Destiny after this. 10 years, right? So far I was hoping that this expansion would feel different, but this so far has just been Destiny again. Like, it looks beautiful. It's got honestly, the gunplay, I don't think there's maybe one or two other games that rival it as far as like how good shooting a gun feels, as far as like the sound, the visuals, the impact on other people when you get shot. Like, the gunplay is like second to none. That's why I keep coming back to Destiny, but that's been true for a long time. So have they pushed the needle in any way? I don't think so. Every big expansion, they add a new like subclass. You can be a fire guy, you can be an electric guy, you can be a void power guy. Now they added a guy who mixes all those elements together. It's called Prismatic, but it doesn't really feel innovative. And that makes me kind of sad, because 10 years, 35, like that's a third of my life. This game has been around, more or less, and it's one of my favorite games of all time. It's probably what I played more than anything else, maybe besides Final Fantasy 14, but it's okay that it doesn't innovate. Like, I'm one of those people that's okay if it doesn't push the boundaries. Like, I still love Destiny for what it is. I'm hoping maybe it does change as we get into the end game, and maybe there's some new stuff that comes out and maybe new mechanics. But if it's just what we know, I'm okay with that. But I did have higher hopes, so it's like a
For
feeling.
me, I guess.
Talk about Sims in that way, because it's similar.
I've been playing. So for me, I've been playing Sims since the first iteration. Just The Sims, right?
The first one.
Yeah.
When did that come out?
In 2000.
Wow.
I played it first at my friend's house. She introduced it to me, and then my dad got us a computer at home, so I was able to use it to actually play. And then when Sims 2 came out, that's when I really went hard and asked for expansion packs for like birthdays and stuff.
Okay. Yeah.
And I really enjoyed like the premise that Maxis, not EA yet, Maxis had for a life simulation game.
Hmm.
And I really liked how it did push the boundaries for Sims 2. Sims 3, I think that's where the monetization of the game really, really started. You could start paying for individual items in the store. And even, I think, I checked out the store last year for Sims 3 because I found my old password and all that stuff for EA, and it worked. And they're still full price, even though EA is technically not supporting it. So that's crazy.
How do they
to
justify
me.
that?
They don't. They really
They're
don't.
just like people will buy it.
Yeah.
That's
And then for Sims 4, they were supposed to be like, oh, they're like going to be more lifelike. They're going to be able to be more autonomous. The Sims, and I was really excited. And what came out was extremely vanilla. Like, yes,
Would you say even some of it was a step back?
yeah. So I was going to say
Yeah.
the latest iteration, I think, is like 10 steps backwards.
10.
Like
Huh?
the graphics are there, but then everything else is monetized or behind lock.
Yeah.
So like in order to get to where it was,
Yeah.
you have to pay for everything, and that's over $1,000 to pay for what the game used to be. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
So no, yes, there are new expansion packs. There are things that we haven't had before, but then they split up things that we used to have. Like, for example...
And
in
nickel and dime you for it.
Yeah. For example, in Sims 3, I think there was Sims 3 Pets. There was all kinds of animals in that pack. You can have cats. You can have hamsters, like small creatures, dogs, obviously. You can have horses. There was a freaking...
You could have
new-
horks?
Yes.
Horses.
Horses. In the new neighborhood that came with that, there was like a unicorn
Ah,
running around.
fuck.
Like there was so much also lore
Yeah.
involved, and then they kind of forgot about all the lore, which was frustrating. And so I guess community managers were like, well, it's in a parallel universe, so technically all the characters are there, but
That's ridiculous. I'm going to try this.
like I'm not playing the multiverse of The Sims, you know?
It sounds like you are.
That's what they're trying to make it to be. So, and the fact that they just like they're releasing all these expansion packs and then game packs or whatever kits, and then they're so buggy that even if you install it, it bugs out the game.
That is a common complaint with a lot of games.
Right.
Destiny being one of them. You know what another one is? Helldivers that I've been playing, right?
I heard.
Where things come out and they're like, they don't seem that they were necessarily tested as well as they should have been. Like, yes, they like work, but in these scenarios, they're broken.
Right.
And how do you kind of justify that? And I give a lot of like leeway to Helldivers because they're a smaller group. Bungie is smaller, but they're not indie,
established.
right?
They're
Yeah,
established.
exactly. They have a name. They're I'm sure they have talented staff. Is it that we're not putting money into it?
And like for example, if I think I found like a bug or two maybe in Hogwarts Legacy,
Yeah.
a very first title of an indie studio that did like a really, really, really great job in making sure like everything worked. It was like it's breathtaking. But like for EA, also established, has multiple games and titles under their belt. And then you look up who are the quality assurance testers, QA.
QA is so underutilized.
And then it's really, they have 5, but they're using like the game change, like their network of people who play The Sims to actually test out the bugs, take that into account, but then like they literally show us the bugs, and then you expect EA to, okay, they were shown these bugs on YouTube, published, and they still released it with all these bugs. Like, how is that? How is that okay? Like, why am I paying money for?
Right.
That's
a good question.
Not playable?
That is now the industry standard. Is we release things that are not completely finished, then we charge extra for DLC.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm sorry.
What
I thought
kind
I
of bugs
destroyed
did
this
you
guy.
find in Destiny?
It's not bugs as much as like weapons that are just clearly broken and either do too much damage and get exploited and that's the only thing anybody uses, or they're just trash. Like, okay, you release this, like, you want people to be excited for your new content, right? All right, we're shelling out more money. This game, I paid for Destiny 10 times over almost.
And you yell at me for my expansion.
I haven't spent 1,000. So we pay money for it, and they're like, "This is the new shit that's out. Here's the new weapons," and when they're lackluster and there's no reason to use them, it's like, okay, well, I'm just gonna keep using this shit that I already had, and that's a waste. But I also acknowledge that there's a balance where you don't want to necessarily have like, okay, people spent 9 years grinding to get this one specific weapon, and now with the new expansion it's obsolete,
Yeah.
right? Which is a thing with a lot of MMOs where it's just, I think, an accepted thing. Like Final Fantasy 14,
Yeah.
right? That comes out here in the beginning of July. I'm going to play the shit out of it as soon as it comes out. It's the first expansion in 2 years. Everything that I grinded for in the last 2 years will not matter. There's aesthetics, like I can show that I earned this sword or I earned this mount that I get to ride around on. That's something. But as far as like the ability to be strong in the game, everything does not matter as soon as that rolls out.
That's annoying.
Which is annoying. But that's kind of the it's part of an MMO. And so Destiny has that, and they've played around with something that was really unpopular with the community in the past was sunsetting.
Oh yeah.
What does sunsetting mean to you?
I know it in the software term where they're no longer going to. What is it going to do? They're no longer going to support it.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's basically that software will become obsolete.
Exactly.
So you have to move to another software.
So in this game, you will find okay, here's an example. Let me show you. So here's a gun.
Sorry. I know you wanted to play.
No, that's okay. Here's a gun. This gun has all these different perks,
Yeah.
like attributed to it, and these are randomly generated. So some people, and I'm included, will find a gun that we like the gun itself. We like the type of gun it is, we like the way it looks, we like the way it sounds, how it feels, how powerful it is, and we also find this combination of randomized perks that is
Chef's kiss.
Chef's kiss. It's really strong. That's fine. It's on. It doesn't matter. It's gated.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you have this like your baby as a gun. It's like your favorite T-shirt kind of thing. But Destiny sunset weapons a few years ago. So that means when the new expansions came out, your gun couldn't come with you level wise. So like the Call is level 1941. If it was sunset, it couldn't get past 1,000. And so it's useless playing in the game. It doesn't do anything. It might as well be a pea shooter. And so people are really upset because like, this is my favorite gun. Some weapons, they literally spend hours and hours, like 10s, 20s, 30s, hundreds of hours on a raid, or on a special mission or whatever it is to get this one gun, and now they can't use it just
You know what
because they
happened to
sunset it.
Sean? I heard him like bitch about it, I think.
Yeah, I mean, yes, it is a thing. It is a problem. And so they got rid of sunsetting for the most part. They said, we're not sunsetting anything else. But they may come back, you know. It's so that was that's an issue too. But the reason that they did that is because we're 7-8 years at that point into a game, and we're having like almost 1,000 guns. We can't keep balancing everything, which makes sense, right? You don't want to say like, okay, every time you put out a balance patch, you have to balance now every gun that's ever existed. So that made sense, and so a lot of the guns are like reskins and blah 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 blah. But that was also not a popular move.
Yeah, I understand that. So, you were talking about what you actually like about the game, because I know I'm bringing, negative aspects.
Well,
just
that's what
because
happens
I
with
have-
Destiny. We end up talking about the negatives. That's super common.
It's similar to EA, but like they make you pay for the same item, but in a different
This is the
skin,
last
and be
one.
like, oh no,
Yeah.
Let's get looking.
it's a different thingy
When we
mabob.
first came through the
And
portal,
we're like,
we
no,
received a
it's
vision.
not.
Was it the same for you, Crow?
And something like,
No. What did you
for
see?
example, if
Energy.
if
all
you
kinds.
like pre-ordered a
Portrait
game
of
or
silver
something,
wings.
it
Darkness
came out,
infecting the traveler.
you
Where did
got
I turn
like
these?
their pre-order
So much light.
item.
Mm-hmm.
It shows
And
you what
then-
you need to see.
5 years later, that item
Diametric
comes out
forces
for
your
free, so
guardian
you no
now
longer
wields
have
in
to
harmony.
pre-order it. Or like you never had the opportunity to pre-order those games, and then you just never have the opportunity to ever get those items. So that's also a thing.
There's some FOMO for sure.
There is FOMO. But
Go here
what
real
I
quick.
liked about The Sims is I didn't have to treat it like a regular video game, and then all of a sudden, kind of became
Right, Sims is in an MMO, which is nice.
yeah. But I feel like they're trying to make it.
Well,
In their
we
next
saw that
iteration.
this shit got pushed back, right?
Well, oh, so that was
Tell me about where that's at.
that is a different simulation game, a life simulation game called Life by You, which was just it needed to hold its horses. I forget there's like a few life simulation games now trying to rival Sims, which I say finally, because I think
If there's no monopoly, they have to
yeah.
try.
I think the only reason why Sims is successful at this point is because there is no other game to rival it.
Let's see what we've got for each other.
So the only issue is that the studios trying to rival it are much smaller. So people
But
people are
ingenuity,
talented, but
yeah.
but they don't have as much talent there on their side.
And I have not played Destiny in a year, so I have a lot of things that I have not picked up yet. I thought I saw. Okay, I did have prisms here. Okay, that's worse. Boudica, that's an old gun. Ogma is an old gun. 37. That's bullshit. Okay. Where do I turn in? I think.
Your return
Hold on.
honors me, Guardian.
So something in this game there's is engrams. Engrams give you a random roll on a piece of gear or
Are
a
you just
weapon.
playing Dungeons and Dragons?
It's not far off, honestly.
Is that your character?
This is my
So
character.
What do you?
I'm a warlock.
Yeah.
So these are the guns that I have. I have a sidearm which shoots the little rockets. It's really powerful. I have this Red Death Reformed pulse rifle that heals me when I kill something. This is brand new with this expansion. I have a rocket launcher that I'm using this machine gun a little bit more, and then I have my ghost. And this is my helmet, my arms, my chest armor, my feats, and every class has their own class armor. And for warlocks, it's this little armband.
To me, not
This is not what I want to look like.
Okay. I was gonna say.
It's got elements of what I used to have, but yeah, as I'm leveling up, it doesn't matter. I just need to get up I want to get up to level 2000, and then I'll play around with what I look like, which is called glamour.
Gotcha.
Okay.
You said you hadn't played Destiny in over a year. So what brought you back? This expansion?
The
pack?
expansion. Oh yeah. I mean, I knew I'd come back and play this because, again, Destiny has a big place in my heart. Been playing it for a long time, and this is potentially its last hurrah. So I wanted to get all the experience of it from the get-go. But it is a lot of similar Destiny. I don't see anything yet that's like, oh my god, they've changed the game, which they've done in the past. There's certain things.
But I feel like that could be a good or a bad thing. So I feel like it's good nostalgia, like if they've kept it to where true to itself. But I would rather see changes in like the next iteration.
Yeah.
If there's like a Destiny 3, for example.
That's the thing. So Bungie is working on another game called Marathon, and it is a extraction shooter, which basically means, you know how Fortnite is? You all drop into an arena and kill each other. In this type, in looter or extraction, you all drop in. You have to get something,
Yeah.
and then you got to get out alive. And so,
Kind of like Halo. Kind of like Halo. Elements of Halo.
kinda, but Halo's more single player in that way. This is like a battle royale where you have all these different groups together, and everybody has a chance to get the thing.
I think Ghost is a little.
Go says go. Okay, I'll go. I need to get better, and as we continue, I'll get better at playing and talking.
Energy, all kinds. Orchard of silver wings.
Have you ever heard of Hunt Showdown? Probably
And
not.
light.
No.
So
It's
much
an extraction shooter.
What you need to see. Diametric
understand the
forces your
concept.
guardian
Okay.
now wields in
So that's what this team is working on. They're not working on Destiny 3. Right? So maybe is there another shadow team that is working on it? I don't know, maybe. But it's hard to say. Got it. I need to find the next dungeon. There's 3. This is the third of 3 to get into. Usually when I have my little ghost out, it'll tell me exactly where to go. It's not doing that. So we just gotta figure it out. Okay. It was up there. That's cool. I don't know why it didn't tell me that while I was up there, but that is more than okay. Something that is a little bit new, but I don't know if it's a good thing with this expansion, is that these areas where I'm at right now used to be populated with other players, and now it is a solo instance. So I will not see anybody else.
Yeah.
Which I don't really love. I kind of liked that there were times where you'd run into people.
See, I really just prefer
Your solo experience. Well, that's Sims though. Sims isn't like, hey, build this
But that's
place
also,
with other
like,
people.
the other games I play, like Hogwarts Legacy, Animal Crossing.
Right.
Well, Animal Crossing had the opportunity to meet with other people, but
Which
I don't,
on your terms.
yeah, I didn't.
You also really didn't get into Animal Crossing, to be honest.
Zelda, Breath of the Wild, on my own again, camping. I got into that. Pokemon Snap.
You never finished Zelda.
I did.
You beat Ganon. You did not. Don't lie to the people. You got far. You didn't beat Ganon.
I should have.
Yeah, you shoulda. You didn't. That's why you need to replay it before we get the next one. Alright, let's finish out this. Wait, is that.
There's a high flight bearer down here, a wizard. And it's... Wait, it's helping us?
That wizard's on our team? That's crazy. That's new. Whoa. This wizard's on our team? Oh, why did I do that?
Did you hit the wizard?
No, but that's nutty. I've
Why?
never had a. So that wizard that was running or flying around. I don't know if you saw it. It had a like blue on its name.
Yeah.
Oh, that's. Okay, where am I supposed to go here? That enemy has never been an ally ever.
What do you think is happening?
I don't know. I mean, we're inside the Traveler, so kind of like all bets have been off since we got here. There's like mirages, and one of the missions was our commander. We were at a memory of the house he used to live in. Spoilers for anyone watching. And we protected his old homestead from this alien invasion, but this was the homestead that his wife and child were killed at.
Oh,
So he was like reliving this trauma. It is nutty. On my face. Whew. I got a little hairy, honestly. Okay. You get up there. You go around. I still don't know what these little glowy coral reefs do.
why don't you know what the coral reefs are? They new to us?
Yeah, I haven't seen it before, like literally this, like today, playing.
And the expansion pack dropped today?
No, Tuesday. But I haven't been here before. I haven't finished it because I only play a couple hours a night. It's my job and stuff. I know some people on Reddit, I mean, completed it within like a couple hours and have put like
Yeah.
full
why aren't you
posts.
doing it?
Well, I have a job, so it's fine.
A couple hours is 2 hours. How long?
I literally a couple hours a night. Oh fuck! Don't kill me. Frozen and you're dead. Yeah, I'd love to stim pack. I don't, but I can. What us warlocks can do is we can throw down that little area on the ground and it heals us. Instant heal. It's like a stim pack on the ground. Oh, are you kidding me? Let me mantle. Jesus Christ. So those are little hell demons. They're new to this expansion. Never seen them before. We're gonna be close to done. Usually dungeons are not super long, so this has gotta be the last area.
We dragged it out.
Yeah, we were talking a little bit. True. Just a little bit. Hello and goodbye. Snipers out of the way. This is also not legend difficulty. This is just regular. So
Why? I thought you were playing as.
well, I was for the main quest, but I guess these like lost sectors are just regular. See, Luzaku is on our team.
Hence the tutorial.
Look, she went crazy.
And maybe the help with.
Yeah. So see how I like did that little move? Now I have this little area that heals me. Ooh. You have a lot of health, sir. Ow! Oh, don't die. Okay. Gotta go. Get rid of these. There's a beefy boy. No! Oh, I thought I died. Jeez. This is. Oh, gosh.
Breath. Breath, breath, breath.
Okay. Let's break this. Okay, that should weaken him, I would hope. Where is he? There he is. Alright. Nah, he's dead. Got him. Too easy. Idiots. Thanks, wizard.
You talk to them? No. What is it?
I mean, I've killed thousands of you.
Why are you helping?
Yeah, what's up with that?
This one is Luzaku. This one is
Oh, it talks
Nurse
about self in the third person.
What is going on? How did you get here?
I like that.
Infiltrated the Black Fleet at the Witch Queen's command.
Okay.
Drawn here when the vessel passed the threshold.
The Witch Queen is a
Light calls.
frenemy, mostly enemy, but frenemy.
The gardener's touch is here. Brimming.
I feel like I should be standing here while it's talking, like to me.
You mean the Traveler drew you here?
Are we not all reborn for a purpose?
So she has a ghost,
If this is
like
a
us.
trick,
So she's a zombie.
The sky is
She's a
too
guardian.
bright here for shadows of deception. Do the
Stop calling guardians zombies. I don't like that.
This one will not interfere with its message.
Cade, Crow, we're clear for you to transmat in. This fissure hasn't been infected yet.
What are you
Will
doing?
we see your friends?
Cade, our buddy who died, and Crow, who killed Cade, had amnesia and now is our friend.
Does Cade know that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he does.
Mind if I try?
Wait, hold on. Is he a robot?
He is.
Oh,
He's a synth,
what is it?
but they're called exos in this game.
It's a child's voice.
Oh,
Are
no.
you serious? Yeah, no, it's whispering something. Crow,
Crow.
why did you murder the handsomest hunter in Seoul?
Okay. He just answered my question.
Bastard.
This is a good dynamic.
Wait. You heard that?
Come on, knock it off.
No, I'm seriously stunned. No,
Ooh, a spooka.
There's Cade. Cade had a kid
Hello? Hello?
when he was a human.
Oh, he.
Hmm.
What? Sorry. What? Sorry. No. Don't talk over this
Hey.
mini
You're
movie.
here too. Great. Maybe we can. What the hell? Oh, Ikora's gonna love this.
Who's Ikora?
Another like boss guardian. Good, like one of our supervisors, basically.
Devotion.
That's Ikora. Ooh, she's a warlock like us.
Bravery. Sacrifice.
The Guardian tenants.
Hi.
Sundance? Is that really you?
That's his ghost
I'm
name.
what you wanted me to be.
The fuck?
I don't understand.
I know.
What?
You've been here before.
So I think that's Cade's
You'll be here
body.
again. You just don't remember. You can't. What comes from the light returns to the light.
What if what I want is to stay here? With you?
If that's the fate you make. But you're always with me, Cade. Guardians, ghosts, the Traveler.
Oh,
We're all connected. We're...
Ooh, that's the witness. God, he's just, this is like fucking Dune. Oh.
Devotion, bravery, sacrifice.
can you hug her?
The Guardian tenants. I know. I know. I heard you the first time, but you forgot one. It's
So Sundance. When Cade died, his ghost was killed first. Sundance was shot. And then when he was killed, he couldn't be revived. Because remember, your ghost has to be...
Yeah. So he doesn't have a ghost with him.
No.
Kate, what happened?
what did you see?
Don't touch me! Don't touch me! Don't!
Wait, did his ghost die just now?
He had a vision. He's not okay. He needs a minute.
And with
Okay.
that, I bid you adieu.
Jessica must retire for the evening
With my two pups. They are
to the two
sleeping.
babies. Okay. Any last words for the folks?
Au revoir.
Au revoir.
Good night.
We will be back with Fallout on Sunday. Good night and goodbye.
You can tell us more.